Mais comment?
Non, j'ai juste en tête. Même mien.
Mais c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? Tranquille, calme-toi.
Tais-toi, suis.
Dans la voiture. Tranquille.
Non, demande. C'est quoi ça?
Frappe. À gauche, il a sauté ici.
Ah, t'es.
Non. Encore à gauche.
Non, il n'y a plus de balles. Je vais recharger.
Non, il y a un dedans.
Non, pas mais fini ta mère, con. C'est pas sérieux, hein. Faut te calmer, fais mon top 1, oh là. Putain. J'ai eu bug. Va gagner ça. Pas possible. C'est que 1000 de ping, ça va.
Il y a un V1.
Mais il y a 1000 de ping, les gars. Il y a 1000 de ping.
Il te voit pas pris.
Il est devant toi-même.
Il y a 1000 de ping, les gars.
Ça c'est Eric.
Quel filet dans la vie. Il était à 3 kills même, les gars jouaient. Oula.
Moi, t'as combien de kills? Allez, mais des jeux. Ah, c'est petit.
C'est petit.
Ah, mais les gars, y'a quoi? C'est ton corps. Ah, tu connais pas encore. Ouais, mon gars là m'a détruit. What? Putain, mon gars là m'a détruit.
Attends, c'est toi qui avais tiré. Il est
Mais les gars, vous savez comment le gars rage? Il rage, mon gars là. T'as plaque, t'as pas plaque.
J'étais là, monsieur.
monté. Attends.
Putain, ça c'est fou, hein.
Ah ouais, sur le top 1, on peut aller sur le top 1. Je sais. Qui était dans le C, il avait une descente sur moi pour me tuer juste parce qu'il était tué. Tu voyais t'être tué.
Mais attends, c'est quoi ça là? Les gars, c'est quelle manière de jouer ça là?
Ça vaut rien.
Ouais, bon.
C'est pas possible, faut le type dans partie. Ouais.
On croit.
Mais comment?
Non, j'ai juste en tête. Même mien.
Mais c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? Tranquille, calme-toi, calme-toi, calme-toi.
Tais-toi, oui.
250 to 130. You also take care of London. London is not the best competition, but the LAD is one you gotta take it. So you want to play to your strengths. I know it's also Optic Texas strength. Ever since Ghosty has entered the lineup, they have never lost Fortress AP. They are 8-0. But if you are Florida, it has to start on your side.
Yo. Bonsoir à tous. Bienvenue sur le live Soirée CDL. Aujourd'hui, on va se contenter de regarder le match de Optic parce que moi je suis un fanatique d'Optic. Donc, c'est parti. Bon, normalement, cette map là, c'est pour Optic parce que Optic c'est très fort sur cette map là. Donc, logiquement, ils vont la gagner. Mais bon, après, on ne sait pas ce qui va se passer. Mais bon, regarde. Donc aujourd'hui je commence une nouvelle série que je vais appeler Soirée CDL. Soirée CDL, ce sera des matchs de joueurs pro que je vais regarder, particulièrement pour l'équipe d'Optic. Parce que je l'ai dit, moi je suis un fanatique d'Optic. Et si la série plaît à plusieurs, je pense que je vais continuer, je vais regarder avec plusieurs autres équipes encore. Donc on verra. Pour le moment, Optic n'est pas encore rentré dans sa game. Hein. Bon, on regarde, on verra. Le maître des mouvements, Shotzi.
Gets behind enemy lines, so now Optic Texas had the opportunity to take a lead. You still get a couple of close spawns though. If you are Florida Mutineers, Vico and Brack, they combine for 3. Who's the last one? He gets cut down.
J'ai l'impression que Optic a un peu de mal à rentrer dans la game. Mais bon. Florida qui joue très bien, qui joue très agressif. Là. Laissez dans le point attaquer les gars.
Tries to jump on forward, not able to win that fight versus Shotzi. 25 seconds still to fight for, and right now if you're the Mutineers, you're kind of playing with house money, right?
Wow.
You have the rotation on lock, and now they win the fight for the final 20.
Yeah, you would say this if you are the Mutineers. You're fighting for this final 20, you keep it scrappy, you still have players contesting it, but the big picture moment is when they rotate early over towards P3.
T'as l'impression que les mecs de Florida se sont apprêtés, hein, franchement. Ils se sont véritablement apprêtés parce que ça c'est la map d'Optic Texas. Ils sont très forts sur cette map là, mais ils ont du mal à rentrer de la game. Je pense qu'ils doivent avoir aussi un peu de stress, tout ça. Oh là là, c'est pas facile.
For the Florida Mutineers, Capsule, he decides to rush on forward. He gets a guaranteed kill.
Moins 2 les gars pour attaquer, on peut attaquer les gars.
Yet another attack into the point.
Oh, Optic Texas, they did find those initial 2 kills, but they did not block that close spawn. So you still had bodies here if you are the Florida Mutineers, and Brack is not missing any shots. He finds another 2. Now it's
wow, Optic a du mal à rentrer de la game, putain.
Flawless 60 hold at P3 to give themselves a nice little comfortable lead.
Get too ahead of myself, Jay, but is this already the best performance that we've seen a team have?
Bon, ça c'est rien, franchement, ils prennent le prochain, ça va. Hein.
Yeah, it is, because usually Texas, they're on the opposite side of this scoreboard. Right now, Florida Mutineers, they're not making mistakes. Their setups have been great. They're not losing that initial gunfight, and they're trading efficient. But now it's all back into this game. But look at Brack, he already finds himself.
Putain, j'ai l'impression qu'Optic est perdu, il n'arrive pas à jouer. Non. Optic n'arrive pas à jouer du tout. Oh my god.
Nobody wants to see us on Fortress right now. We were even hearing in the lounge, like in the player comms, right? There's been a lot of people talking about how great this Mutineers team has looked, especially as of lately. And right now, we are seeing that on full display, nearly up 100 already.
Putain, 100 à 30. Oh my god.
Finding the openings to flip these spawns, and now find themselves up by 100 points. And Vico already on a 6-3, make it 7.
What?
Slowing down, the haircut is giving him power.
Oh, it absolutely is, Jay. He looks fantastic. Now at 15 and 8.
Waouh, Optic est complètement perdu dans sa game. Je comprends pas. Oh là là. 129 à 39.
You cannot take your foot off the gas, especially versus this Texas lineup. As we'll see what the mini-map will look to be in our next 30 seconds.
Bon, la game n'est pas encore finie, hein, donc ça va.
We'll see who can hold on to the left side of your screen, as that will be the P2 spawns later on in the game. But still some time to fight for. And again, it is Florida walking away with the seconds and walking away, Jay, with another
7-18 Ghosty. Non, c'est pas normal ça. C'est ça le problème d'Optic là. C'est-à-dire que en qualif, ils sont très bons, mais quand ils arrivent en LAN, en phase finale, ils n'arrivent plus à jouer. Allez, moins 4, moins 3, moins 4. Allez les gars.
Historically, right, Florida, they have been Optic's boogeyman at times when it comes down to LAN matches, especially back in Vanguard. All of those wins, Jay, that they were able to accrue for 3 straight events were off of opening hardpoint victories. Some of them were stunners. Some of them were dominant hardpoint wins. Right now, Florida is in possession of it, but as we said, Texas still with some fight in them. Not the greatest opening hardpoint here for Ghosty, as he's at 8 and 19, trying to get some objective time.
Ils ont perdu le spawn. Ah, Optic est complètement perdu là. Oh là là. Vous devez commencer la rotate les gars. Oh là là.
Trying to be a nuisance, a huge hard point that's about to be inbound. Let's step aside and see how the comms are sounding right now with the Florida Mutineers.
Ouais, les mecs ils se sont préparés pour venir, c'est pas possible. Ils se sont préparés pour venir. Oh my god. What the fuck? Non, Optic. C'est pas possible. Ils n'ont même pas la rotate. Allez, tuez-le, 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 tuez-le. Les gars, attaquez-le. Dès que Optic essaie de revenir dans la game parce que là, ça risque d'être perdu. Hein. Nes, bien joué aussi. Ah, ils ont plus la rotate, oh putain. Bonsoir, bonsoir Fadrax. Ce soir c'est Soirée CDL, je regarde les matchs d'Optic. Putain, Optic se fait de la vie, c'est pas possible. En vrai, la game n'est pas encore finie, c'est-à-dire s'ils prennent deux fois full point.
Why they are currently up by 100 points. Optic Texas need a response. They have to get a full 60 hold in towards the cannon.
Problème de connexion, les gars, désolé. Wow. Oh là là, Optic, vous n'êtes pas sérieux. Optic, vous n'êtes pas sérieux. Non les gars, Optic, c'est pas sérieux ça. Mais une seconde, ils vont gagner au prochain et puis c'est fini, voilà. Oh là là. Waouh. Putain.
And I guess Talafello is correct. You don't want to play at Florida Mutineers on Fortress HB because they got the fundamentals down packed. SMG's winning some insane gunfights.
C'est une nouvelle, c'est la première. Bon, c'est tellement rare de voir Optic perdre sur Fortress. Je sais pas, c'est bizarre. Bon, après on a l'habitude avec Optic, hein, c'est comme ça. C'est-à-dire qu'à chaque fois en qualification, ils sont très bons. Mais en phase finale, en LAN, ils n'arrivent pas à jouer. C'est un peu dommage parce que bon, donc, Optic était favori pour cette compète là, mais bon, apparemment. Bon, après c'est le premier match, donc on attend de voir la suite. Mais bon, ça sent un peu trop mal pour Optic. Hein, ça sent très mal pour Optic. Il n'avait aucune rotate, il se jetait dans le point, un peu comme d'habitude quoi, à chaque fois. Je sais pas pourquoi à chaque fois qu'ils jouent en phase finale comme ça, ils font ça. Je sais pas pourquoi. Pourtant en qualif ils sont très bons, en qualif ils jouent très bien, mais bon, je sais pas. Putain, 250 à 130. À 133, c'est incroyable, hein? C'est incroyable. But one thing that Optic Texas can rely on so far in this stage has been their search and destroy. That's right. Are still one of the best hardpoint teams in the game, but their S&D has been absolutely. C'est un coup dur ça. Un coup très dur pour Optic. Brax 36, 1,88, ouais. Les mecs ils se sont préparés, franchement ils se sont préparés.
Florida get the job done, 250 to 134 as we instantly have to get ready and focus up for this next Mercado search and destroy, which, as you said, man, has actually technically been the strongest mode for Optic Texas throughout Major 5. I believe they are, what, like 6-0?
Ah, les mecs, ils sont pas venus pour s'amuser, hein. Ils sont pas venus pour s'amuser du tout. Et la concentration sur le visage.
While you want to try to be consistent across all modes, right now Texas have been doing their best at trying to accrue that.
Je pense qu'ils doivent essayer de se calmer. S'ils se calment pas, ça sera pas possible. Parce qu'en compète, si t'es pas calme, tu joues pas avec ta stratégie, t'as perdu, c'est mort. Donc je pense qu'ils doivent rester sur les stratégies comme d'habitude. Puis ce sera bon. Hein. Donc là maintenant on passe en recherche et destruction. Deuxième route.
Look to try to handle that. We know, right? Capsule, vehicle. They've been great in search and destroy so far. We know the Brack obviously has.
Allez les gars, c'est pas encore fini. Partez, c'est pas encore fini.
Well, we're probably going to see Fellow more often than not with that sniper out. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. But as we said, for Texas, you've got to rebound, you've got to regain, and get prepared for this next search and destroy.
Les gars, c'est rien. C'est juste une partie de perdu. Hein, ça. Deuxième partie, vous gagnez et puis c'est bon, ça va.
Moving into Major 5, right? This is their tournament to lose. They talked about it. They're like, hey, we've been in back-to-back finals. This is our tournament.
Après aussi, c'est ça. Quand t'es une équipe et puis t'es trop favori, là, t'as trop de pression. Parce que t'as tous les gens qui te regardent. Aussi, tu dois gérer la pression, gérer le peuple. Et puis en plus, jouer ton jeu, bon, c'est très compliqué aussi, je le comprends. Hein. C'est très compliqué. Hein.
Optic Texas, they make the adjustments in search and destroy. They make those mid-round adjustments to where they're able to throw so many different looks at you to catch you completely off guard. So on a Mercado search and destroy, where their defense is the best in the game, I'm more focused on what they're able to do on their attacking routes. Because Florida, you have to send players all over the map.
Yeah, absolutely. We know that this Texas team loves to.
Pour ceux qui regardent, vous pouvez aussi partager le live. Hein. Ça coûte rien. Si vous avez des groupes de gaming, vous pouvez partager le live.
See their search destroy record looking like this is absolutely terrifying, especially that offensive win rate, Jay. Nearly 65%.
They're just making plays, man. Optic Texas are not afraid
6-0
to map, especially shots. You know
en recherche et destruction. Allez les gars.
If you are Optic Texas, gotta completely forget about that map number 1.
Yeah.
Search and destroy has been your backbone in this stage. You gotta bring it back in this search and destroy. I feel like a guy who can definitely set the tone early is obviously Shotzi, but
Donc de base, de par les stats, Optic est très bon sur cette map en SND. Après aussi, Florida ils sont très bons sur cette map aussi. Donc en termes de stats, je crois que c'est Optic qui est favori. Mais bon, ça veut absolument rien dire. Donc. Allez les gars, jouez tranquille, jouez votre jeu tranquillement, ne vous précipitez pas. Et il n'y a personne qui check le middle. Hein. Les gars, vous allez vous flanquer. Vous allez vous faire flanquer.
So now Optic Texas in a 3v4 situation. Vico tries to be super aggressive on the lane flank, tries to catch the timing, but Optic set themselves up perfectly to watch every single angle. So now bomb's going to be planted, and Capsule's going to be the first one to engage.
Oh, Cap.
Putain, putain. Non, les gars, les gars. Allez, va. Super.
We now enter into the 2v2. Vico and Brack now versus Shotzi and Dashi. Time continues to tick.
Jouez le son, jouez le son. Non, tu peux pas te coucher comme ça. Mais non.
It's all left up to Shotzi. In a 1v2 with 20 seconds left, Denny earned.
Oh, and he's able to find that now 15 seconds. Vico, does he decide to hop on the defuse? Or does he go hunting, watching for the OE?
Bien joué, Shotzi. Bien joué, Shotzi. Putain, assez de pression. Vous allez, moi-même, je joue pas, mais je suis complètement stressé pour eux. Oh là là.
Yeah, Shotzi makes that entire round happen. He hops up on a dumpster. He's able to take down that player.
Putain, oh là là. Les gars doivent être super stressés, c'est pas possible.
Let the clock count down to eventually win the round. Huge 1v1 between him and Vico. Shotzi got the better of him all last week. And he already does in this round number 1. Optic take the first.
At the same time, though, I mean, Vico at least was able to find 3 kills, so he's still doing his thing. As in round number 2 we go. Utility tossed as Florida take their first whack at attack, and really there's 2 quick players already out of the picture. Dashi.
Les gars, tranquille, doucement, doucement, ne vous jetez pas. Voilà, ne vous jetez pas, les gars. Oh là là.
Just a little bit too aggressive right there. When you have your numbers, you want to play the trades. But Fellow strikes as he knows the positioning of Ghosty. So now it's Dashi left in the 1v2. He does have the sniper, also has dead silence as well. But both players from Florida look like they're going to try to be the aggressors and push them out together.
He's got to be careful, watching toward his right. As you said, no gun picked up off the ground. Straight up X12 in hand, and Capsule is there to drop him. Excellent work again from Florida around the bomb site, around Cantina. Another situation where it looks like Texas is in full control, and Florida at least get the mid-round going their way.
Yeah, and I thought Optic Texas had a great opportunity to win that.
Franchement, Optic, ils n'ont pas la chance, hein. Ils n'ont pas du tout la chance. À chaque fois, venir perdre en phase finale comme ça, c'est chiant quand même, sincèrement.
Not an easy round to win, but Florida make those adjustments, tie the game up at 1, but Optic back on the attack.
See if Dashi can put that sniper to good use. Unfortunately for him, it's really just a watch over Shotzi. Excellent overwatch. In the meantime, Shotzi not able to do the rest, but does deliver a stun. Also gives communication over to the squad mates.
Putain,
wesh. On another close range kill.
Oh là, mais c'est pas possible, petit.
With the angle to take down Ghosty. Now it's Dashi again in another clutch. 1v3 this time around. Bomb's still going to be down over towards B. He has a lot of time to work with. You want to try to play for your first kill before you try to get this bomb down.
And he may just say, you know what? I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not seeing a soul. And Capsule tries to put him down again. Brought low, 50 HP. Here come Florida. And the timing not so great for Bruce. Already tagged up in the back. So many things to think about. Meanwhile, somebody's already on the defense. DJ Cap delivering another.
Ouais, les mecs sont fâchés. C'est pas possible.
And Jamie, we're talking about a 1v1 that ends up going Shotzi's way. If that doesn't,
Ouais, bon, tchè.
Exactly, Florida.
En tout cas, Yako, parce que vraiment,
Right there on their defensive round, they sent all 4 players through cantinas. They know that
c'est-à-dire Optic là, bon, depuis, bon, ils ont remporté en 2017, mais depuis 2017 jusqu'à maintenant, c'est fini. Hein. C'est-à-dire qu'ils jouent bien toujours pendant les qualifs, et puis en phase finale comme ça, ils n'arrivent plus à jouer. C'est-à-dire les mecs se jettent, n'importe comment, bon, c'est dommage. C'est vraiment dommage.
On to Hook. Into round number 4 we go. Florida back on the attacking side. Some great numbers coming in from your SMGs, both Capsule and Vehicle. A bit electric as they'll pop dead silence coming into the cantina now.
Oh, and they're trying to at least get that first blood.
Regarde ça, les gars, vous donnez des kills trop faciles, sincèrement.
Switches from that attack. And the trade is now in from Vico, so another 3v2 scenario. Both players from Optic Texas regroup, but Capsule is the aggressor. From the hedge, and he finds the final 2 kills on the round. Florida Mutineers, 3 in a row, now up 3.
Bon, après, les mecs, Florida aussi, ils ont annoncé, ils ont dit que ils vont prendre leur revanche contre Optic. Parce qu'en qualif, Optic les a battus 3-0. Donc, ouais, ils se sont préparés pour venir. Donc, tu sens que les mecs, ils ont bossé, ils se sont préparés, quoi.
Now on his 6th spree, he'll have that cruise missile to work with throughout the remainder of the game.
And that's so crucial. Cap and Vico so far setting the tone in this search and destroy. Now back to the defensive side they go. Brack still with the SMG in hand. He's just making it happen. The trade comes down to 3v3.
Jay, we're in an alternate universe. Brack is frying right now with the SMG. This is not possible. This is not possible.
C'est pas possible. Les gars, partez jouer avec le son, s'il vous plaît. Oh là là.
He's brought into the 1v1 now versus Shotzi. Popping dead silence.
Dead silence invested.
Le mec, il a un trophy.
So he's gonna be heard. Can Brack find a timing information?
Allez, Shotzi. Merci.
Ouf.
Putain, la pression est énorme.
Hit the first couple of shots. And clutch up on the round for Optic Texas.
Putain, bien joué.
It's like an alternate universe. Brack almost just got an ace with an
The
SMG.
king movement, ouais, le mec là.
We totally flipped here. Like Shotzi's running trophy tag, Brack's running dead silence back.
Vous voyez, par exemple, là, c'est pas normal. Parce que Optic, Shotzi, il a l'habitude de jouer avec silence de mort. Et là, il joue système trophy. C'est-à-dire, il change de stratégie tout le temps en phase finale. C'est pas normal. Et quand c'est comme ça, ça déstabilise le jeu et puis c'est fini.
So Optic Texas have to change the way they're going to play their defensive setup. You can already see the adjustments. You're going to have Dashy, the Soul Man playing towards back alley. The SMGs conga lining right through Barber as Shotzi finds the first.
Brack at least able to even things up. Meanwhile, it is Hook still hanging out in Barber shop. He's not got out of the chair, but the appointment's going to have to wait. Popping dead silence, roaming through middle. And thankfully has a little bit of smoke to aid him. And getting back to the rest of the squad mates. 3 versus 3, and right now for Florida, they could be eyeing up a bomb.
Les gars, vous trois, vous regardez au middle. C'est pas possible.
Capsule leading the way. Yeah, that bomb is moving right into the B site.
And should be able to take control of this B side for free. All of Optic Texas playing for that aggressive push over towards A, watching the mid-map cross. There's already a couple players from Florida Mutineers in towards 10, so time's starting to tick. You don't want to continue to waste time trying to locate where they are and allow Optic Texas to get that rotation. Let's just get this bomb down.
And that could come back to bite them. Texas already here, absolutely an ear's distance.
Là, je sais qu'on est le tactique, mais oui, mais bon, franchement, c'est pour ça que les gars travaillent à l'entraînement, parce qu'il faut évaluer plusieurs stratégies. Faut évaluer plusieurs stratégies. C'est-à-dire que s'ils connaissent une manière de faire, vous utilisez la deuxième. Mais il ne faut pas changer complètement de stratégie comme ça, quoi. Sinon, toi-même, ça te déstabilise. C'est dommage. C'est comme un 4-2, non? Ah, les mecs, ils l'ont dit, ils vont prendre leur revanche contre Optic. Donc,
huge opportunity for Florida and one that you feel like you have to have if you're Optic.
Ne vous jetez pas, mais putain! Je sais pas pourquoi vous vous jetez! Oh!
Florida Mutineers clutch up on the round even after a team kill.
Oh là là, ça ressemble à un 3-0. Hein. Ça ressemble à un 3-0. Hein.
Right now, Florida Mutineers are making the adjustments, are just clutching up in these rounds, and now find themselves at game point. This is the round when you invest that cruise missile and try to attack over towards the B side.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's written in the stars right now for Florida. This is a team who is
Ouais,
not going to be
Optic,
ACON
vraiment.
champs, by the way. Currently 1 round away from being
5-2,
up
oh là
2-0
là, ça
versus
c'est mort, hein,
Texas.
c'est mort,
This
c'est fini.
team is motivated. Brack again
Voilà.
with the SMG, not able to find the first blood. Hook thankfully answers early, but it's too
Mais
late.
c'est... Les gars!
Florida, and now it's Hook left all by himself. What has happened? What has
Oh là là.
Florida take another commanding map over
Ah, Optic.
and right now Texas are dazed. They look like they just got hit with a stunner.
Ah,
Jay, what is going on? What is happening?
2-0 pour Florida.
We're talking about Optic Texas, undefeated in search and destroy.
Non, c'est clair, si Optic continue à jouer comme ça, c'est un 3-0 hein, direct. C'est un 3-0 direct parce que ça sert à rien de changer de stratégie à chaque fois. Ça sert à rien, sincèrement. Il y a 3-8, 2-8, 3-8. Ils sont tous en négatif sur Shopsy. Et là, d'abord, il y a 10-3, il y a 11-4. Oh là là. Oh là là. Bon, normalement, le contrôle, je pense que Optic peut gagner. Mais ça risque d'être trop limite aussi. Mais bon. Franchement, avec cette stratégie d'Optic là, je pense pas qu'il puisse gagner. C'est un peu dommage, mais bon.
My life, because I would have bet my entire life savings that Texas is going to walk away with this series, and I would be a very poor man if that's the case. But ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, it is Expo Control. Make sure and stay with us.
Donc le troisième round c'est tout à l'heure dans 4 minutes je crois. Ouais les gars. Putain. Je sais pas, premier récapitulatif. Bon, franchement, je sais pas, j'ai même pas les mots quoi, sincèrement. J'ai même pas les mots. Sincèrement, j'ai pas les mots, j'ai pas les mots. Point stratégie Fortress, ça c'est la map favorite d'Optic, sincèrement, mais ils sont très forts sur cette map là, mais là, ils se sont fait complètement laver. Hein. Ils se sont fait laver, il n'y a rien à dire. Aucune rotate. Gunfight, ils les perdent tous. Voilà, ils donnent des kills faciles. Ils se jettent, voilà, c'est dommage. Voilà, c'est dommage. Recherche et destruction aussi. Optic fait partie du top 3 des équipes en recherche et destruction, mais là, je sais pas. Gagne. Ah, c'est dommage, hein, sincèrement. Voilà. Normalement, le gagnant de ce match-là joue contre le gagnant de Boston et Minnesota. Mais je crois que le match c'est pour dimanche, pour vendredi si je ne me trompe pas. Ah là là. Les fans d'Optic comme toujours, on est toujours déçus, hein, voilà, sincèrement. C'est toujours comme ça en phase de qualif. Ils nous donnent de l'espoir. En phase finale, on est déçus. Depuis 2017 jusqu'à maintenant, c'est combien d'années maintenant? 6 ans. 2017 à 2023, 6 ans ouais, environ. C'est toujours comme ça. On n'arrive pas à gagner quand c'est véritablement important. C'est douloureux quand même, hein. Franchement, c'est bon. En fait, ils donnent des kills trop faciles. C'est ce que je comprends pas. Regarde ça. Je sais pas. C'est quoi ça? C'est dommage, hein. Il reste environ 1 minute pour que le troisième match commence. Bon, du moins, la troisième partie, la troisième game. Voilà, kill facile. Voilà. Voilà. Je comprends pas. Sincèrement, je comprends pas.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Bon, troisième game.
The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV.
On espère que les mecs vont se réveiller, sinon c'est mort.
And upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the CDL.
How's it going, friends, and welcome back to Major 5 here in Toronto. I've been told it's not Toronto, it is Toronto. Remove the second T. If not, you sound like an idiot. Exactly like me last year. But we're learning. But right now, Jay, this has been, I don't know if we're actually playing COD right now. Apparently we are. Florida currently finds themselves up 2-0 versus Optic Texas. We thought the Optic boogeyman type of scenario was totally out of the picture. The spirit of Dave Patty, whatever it is. They managed to channel something special, and now they are one map away from sending the tournament favorites into the lower bracket.
That's insane to say, because Florida Mutineers right now, they are playing lights out. They're making no mistakes. Every mid-round, mid-game adjustment is working.
Florida joue trop bien. Florida joue très bien.
Going right now for the Florida Mutineers, but the series is not done until you
Ils font pas d'erreur, ils se jettent pas, ils jouent très bien.
On Expo, where both of these teams did match up. Optic Texas were able to take it all the way into a round number 5. It came down to every single team winning nothing but defenses. So key to victory for me, it's got to be whoever walks away with that attacking round, or at least earns himself 4 seconds.
Putain, moins 3 déjà. Je sais pas, est-ce qu'on peut donner des moins 3 comme ça, les gars?
Team speech moving in 3 times this game number 3, and I mean, as you said, Karma is absolutely back there. He's got to support the boys, and we'll see if they can pull off something special. I mean, it is not, wouldn't be surprising at all if we see Texas start to earn some momentum. It's just been staggering the way that the few opening hard points, or rather the few opening maps have looked. Is into the round 1 we go. A few seconds have expired, but it has been Optic slowly but surely making their way into B, and right now they've got 3 men inside of the zone.
Yeah, that's already first segment done, and if you are Florida Mutineers, no sweat off the round, because they are great on a 2-minute hold over towards the A point. They're not even going to contest it in towards the theater. They're just going to play for the exit kills. And Shotzi pops that sounds. He's trying to make the maneuvers around the map, but Beagle sniffs him out. Tries to go for the chow onto the second, but Optic take care of B point. Time extended now by a minute. Now it's all about fighting for that sauna control.
Let's see if they can manage to find it. A lot of players trying to make their way through the right side, top right side of your screen. Trying to make their way around glass, get into saunas, and from there, that could be your window of opportunity. Ghosty. With some visuals, he's having the SMG fry, and with that, fortunately for them, they don't really gain more than that. Shotzi, in the meantime, tack in hand, starting to formulate a bit of a push, as that time will be paused for the moment, and now it is on to Florida. How can they reply?
Ah mais tu te jettes pourquoi, Dashi?
Slowly staying alive towards the back end, wins the one-on-one, eventually allowed his teammates to fly right back on in. Fellow with the great frag to take down Ghosty, and now Shotzi, who's been alive in the enemy lines for so long, pops that dead silence, finds another, and Optic Texas.
Là, je commence à reconnaître Optic. Là, il commence à jouer, gérer correctement.
Because as long as Florida Mutineers stay pushed up on the left side of your mini-map, it's super difficult to try to capture A.
And I really like what Shotzi does here. Obviously, he's getting visuals, but he's also able to act as a bit of a checkpoint. He's trying to get Hook involved with him in these fights. And trying to basically single out Vehicle. They know somebody's going to be in the back of their base. Unfortunately for Shotzi, he dives on forward on that spree. Would have loved to get him closer to that cruise missile, but time is ticking, and the Mutineers continue to win these trades.
Yeah, they're not stressing, man. You're holding down the power positions, and every time someone drops, you're winning some insane gunfights to retake that side of the map. Both of the ARs for Optic Texas, they fall. Capsule with the Tax 56 in hand, just sitting towards the back bus, blocking that back spawn. And now there's only 25 seconds left. Optic have to get a move on it, but they can't get past Cap.
They also can't get past Vehicle.
Putain, 3-0.
Texas, they make a bit of progress. It feels like really the only shining moment so far of this round has obviously been capturing the point over at B, but also Shotzi going on that force spree from there. They have not really got a whole lot of anything. Brack now, he's going to find himself on 4 in a row, and this round is about to be done. One last-ditch effort. Shotzi drops, and that is round 1 to Florida. I got to say, Jay, that's not really what you wanted to see from Optic. Like, that was not all that convincing at all.
Ça ressemble à un 3-0, sincèrement.
What they do so well is their defensive rounds. They are second overall on expo control, and that's on full display in this round number 1.
Ça ressemble à un 3-0, sincèrement. Il voit pas ce que Optic joue, sincèrement.
The trade was in, and they were retaking that position. And Optic Texas just couldn't win a couple key gunfights to relieve all that pressure in the back of their base. That's Florida take round number 1. And Optic Texas, this is where they can respond. Last time they played, they put Florida Mutineers in that spawn trap nice and early. You got to try to replicate that again.
Yeah, this is the round that you're really holding on to, especially if you're a Texas fan, where you expect them to take it. This should be their
Je sens que Florida va gagner 3-0, sincèrement.
To answer back in this game,
Moins
get
2.
some positivity. Early on, it is Florida with some great trades, some great gunfights, and right now it is Brack currently sitting on 5 in a row. Sadly for him, he is the only one hanging out the stage. He's giving a press conference to absolutely nobody. But thankfully for him, he's managed to get that second segment.
Yeah, second segment in, but you're more focused on finding that kill because the cruise missile is so impactful on a map like Expo. But Shotzi shuts him down. They also take him off for that B point, so time's still ticking. They have players from Florida Mutineers who try to contest on this side of the map. Dashing was a huge one-on-one towards the top, but Fellow and Vehicle are going to try to close out this B point. They know where the last guy's coming in. They should be able to extend this time.
Oh, great awareness there from Fellow. That is IQ, not EQ. Ladies and gentlemen, Nili finds the third. This has been a great start for Fellow. He did not have a great performance.
Ça sent un 3-0. Ça sent un 3-0 même, sincèrement.
As he looks to help lead the charge in the comms and the gunfights now in the remaining 145 that we have on the
Le
clock.
1 là, je sais pas où il va. Vraiment.
It's a big one from Vehicle.
Yeah, Vehicle just sets himself up beautifully on the flank.
Le 6, il est très bien placé. Voilà, c'est mort, c'est fini. Ils ont perdu. Voilà, c'est fini. C'est fini, c'est fini.
Going on that deep flank, he could potentially cause them some problems as he takes down Fellow, but Florida, they get on the point, they stop the time.
C'est mort, c'est mort, c'est fini.
So now it's going to put more pressure onto the Texas's front line. What can they manage to accomplish? A current 2 for
Voilà, on tue celui-là. Ah, ils ont la chance, bien joué.
Will thankfully win the trade, so map positioning is still there.
Voilà, kill facile. Kill facile.
As Tyler Fellow putting him down left and right. And now he'll make a play for the spawns. In through glass, he'll elect to go. Hook finally able to win that engagement as they duel again. No segments yet over at A, but still plenty of time to work with.
Voilà, kill facile. Je sais pas, tu peux pas jouer avec le son, frérot.
But now you know where the spawns are coming in. How much more of an impact can he make from this position? Absolutely nothing as Shotzi takes him down. That's 3 dead in the feed. And with only 45 seconds left, Optic just have to hold on for 1 to 2 more good pushes.
See if they can manage to do it.
12-13.
Comes down to just picks. As we know here, in control on certain maps. It's just a matter of finding a few in stride. Florida aiming to have that opportunity. Thankfully, they've got a few arrows starting to surround that A objective.
Oh.
He's able to find one that could turn the tide. Now pressure falls on
Attends ton pote, attends ton pote. Ok, bien joué You.
For him to have an impact.
Putain, ils sont tous en négatif. Sauf Dashi. Non, ça sent trop mauvais, sincèrement. Ça sent trop mauvais.
A few more left, and this round is going to go Texas's way.
You have a couple players from Florida setting up pinches. You have Vigo who's trying to go on that deep flank, but he gets gunned down by Ghosty.
Mais calme-toi!
If you are the Mutineers, you can still try to stop this clock. It's 6-6 and lives remaining.
Like it's 6 versus 4. Ghosty trying to go big for the team. Thankfully, they are able to wipe most of the players off the point. Vigo, last one close. And Texas, hold on. It's a little bit dicey there from time to time, but
Moi, mais je joue pas, mais je suis stressé.
wasn't actually able to work out
Ouais.
to any zone captures over at A, which is kind of surprising, Jay, because I feel like Florida had more than enough time, it looked like, to maybe grab at least one of those zones, but that's just a credit to Optic's defense.
Yeah, Optic just traded efficient, held down the power spots, and child when they was
Au moins,
needed
Optic
to.
a réussi sa défense, c'est
Allow
bon.
Florida Mutineers to get that one segment. Currently in the game, Florida are outslaying Optic Texas. They're all tied up in
les
segments.
gars.
So if we do get to that round number 5, it's going to come down to the kills. Now Optic Texas back on the attack. It's always easy to capture this B point, but now you got trophy systems to work with. Let's try to go get a segment over towards A.
This has been a mode that Optic has talked a lot about, saying that this feels like their only
Regardez ça, les gars, mais
game mode that they've been working on, stressing on.
c'est une blague ou quoi?
He said, hey, it feels like control is the mode that's really going to get us over the edge. If we want to stop having these second place finishes, it's going to come through this mode. And right now they're relying upon it to make something crazy happen. Here versus Florida, the expedition of what could be a reverse sweep starts in moments like these as they are halfway done to getting that B zone.
Yeah, they're taking their time, only having one player on it, so everyone can try to fight for those one-on-ones. Take some map control. It looks like Florida, they're not going to give this one up for free. Fellow takes him down, takes down Ghosty, and now
Snake. Les gars, Snake, des malades.
No, he cannot. So now with that being 3
Qui capture? Optic doit capturer.
should be able to close out B and now have 2 minutes to try to get at least one segment over.
Au moins, s'ils gagnent cette attaque-là, c'est bon.
And now the push elects to be what we've talked about so often, right? Trying to get through the flank, get into saunas the best way that you can.
Regarde ça.
That will be
Oh.
Florida's primary mode of attack. So far for both teams, it has been really capturing the B zone, but no success on A. Can Optic finally make the make the wrongs right? That pick from Dashi is going to mean a lot.
Yeah, Dashi starts it off, but you still have to worry about Capsule, the player in the back of your base. So potentially setting up the rest of your teammates to get put in a spot. Florida Mutineers controlling the right side of the map, trading efficient. Now just not going 2 to 3 dead. Shotzi, he does take down Brack, so now you have somewhat sauna control. You have Dashi in a position towards top double windows, and he's also on a 5 spree, so just play for this 1 kill, earn that cruise.
Florida fait pas d'erreur, hein.
Find him yet. They can still play some spawn kills. Loses Ghosty, loses Shotzi, so his ability to earn this streak becomes that much more important. He's able to do so. Massive W.
Il y a toujours le 5 là, il est toujours là-bas, donc c'est compliqué.
And maybe even in the later stages of this round,
Oh.
depending on how dicey it can get, how much control.
Ouais, si Shotzi fait c'est moins 2 là, c'est moins 2 là, c'est bon.
Now from the Ant-Man.
Yeah, Shotzi can make something happen.
Ah.
Fellow right off spawn, reads the play, takes down Shotzi. They also find Hooped, and they maintain the left side of the map. So time is still ticking. You get at least one player and Dashi on towards the point, but he should easily get cut down. Florida Mutineers, they're just holding strong on the mid-map setup.
Trying to build upon it. Fellow brought low. Manages to stay alive, stay intact. Shotzi, does he get that extra tick? No, not yet. So close to getting that one segment over at A. However, that progress bar now begins to move to the opposite direction. Fellow now on 5.
Incroyable, hein.
He is 21 and 16. He is flying. This is vintage. Tyler Fellow right now.
Waouh, les mecs ils sont on fire, on fire.
It's a wonderful venture. 4 lives left if you're Optic. 10 seconds on the clock. This is a Hail Mary if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's got to be picture perfect. Got to find all the kills at the right moments. And at least try to stop the clock, but you
He's no
cannot
ammo.
get past Fellow. He runs out of bullets, pulls out the knife. And leads the Florida Mutineers
Wesh.
now finding themselves at game point in the control, the potential to beat Optic Texas in this series 3-0 is on the line. You have a cruise missile to work with. You have been able to outslay Optic Texas the entirety of this map. Just try to do the easy work. Get that B captured, and you simply don't get outslayed, so you have defense in round 5.
If you're the Texas IGL, if you're Ghosty, really in this situation, Jay,
Tous les supporters d'Optic sont découragés. Comme d'habitude, quoi.
What are you saying to the squad?
You gotta put them in the trap. The initial gunfights are everything. You get a clean 3 to 4 dead. You block the back left spawns. You trap them towards Globe side.
Oh, les gars, sincèrement.
That's not the way you want to start it. As Florida send everyone over towards the B point. They get the first initial 2 kills, and now they're on it. Optic Texas have to find an angle in.
Oh, Cap is firing different. You could just tell confidence elevated. Speed, movement. The man has got everything.
Regarde ça, là-bas, des filles de queue blanche.
It is that time pause right now for Florida as they send Vehicle.
Oh non, mais c'est pas possible, là, Optic. Sincèrement.
Trying to get over to that A zone. Unfortunately for him, he is thwarted. But in the process, the Mutineers, they're about to walk away with B, get another.
Regardez, ils ont capturé B, ils ont encore 28 vies. Oh.
Yeah, Optic have to try to hold on.
Ils ont 2 minutes. Oh. Ils risquent de gagner ça, sincèrement.
And Brack right now, he's not missing shots. SMG, AR in hand, does not matter. Right now, Florida, they found themselves in a great position. A lot of mid-map control. You did have one player on the point, but Dashy cuts them both down. So Optic Texas take control of the mid-map, and now you're forcing Florida Mutineers to slow down their game and fight for the Sana side.
This has been the story throughout the entirety of this game. The offensive team captures B. Yet to capture anything at A. Fellow bringing in the cruise missile. It's only information, no kills. Will be consumed by it.
Ah, kill facile.
So with that,
ok.
if you are Florida, relying on Brack to hopefully find a few kills, because if not, this could turn into a spawn trap.
Voilà.
One from Brack.
Voilà, moins 3, c'est fini.
That is 3 down. Here come the Mutineers.
Moins 3, c'est fini.
The only player up is Dashy. He does take down 1, but you can at least earn that first segment complete. If the stack is going to be in, they're more focused on maintaining the map.
Moins 3, c'est fini. Hein.
Nothing is going to be able to connect, but Optic Texas, they still have the bodies. They're going to fly right through the pool, and they're able to relieve that pressure. Clean 4 down. All of Florida, all spawn.
Le mec, il donne crise cardiaque aux gens, sincèrement. Chill.
That is one positive that you could take away. Obviously approaching that round 5. We'll see if it's even necessary, but good work just to at least put 1 through, doing something that nobody's been able to do so far throughout this game. A current 2-man down Florida, momentarily with numbers. However, a few of those Texas spawners in the bottom right side. So they'll be right back into this fight as Capsule right near that objective. This is basically setting up for essentially a search-destroy type moment. First blood is going to be key in this team fight.
Yeah, first blood is everything right here. As Brack was the player going on that deep flank, but he's going to assist his teammates through the middle of the map. Capsule starts it off with the first kill onto Shotzi. Even though Optic Texas have Sauna control, they're not winning any of these gunfights. Florida Mutineers, they're coming out on top. Ghosty and Shotzi, they trade efficiently though, but not for much. The second segment is about to be
Oh, and thankfully Hook is there.
40 secondes encore, les gars. Résistez un peu.
I'm trying to look extremely close. I'm not sure.
Te jette pas, joue le son.
It's a tight one. Regardless of it, it is
Te jette pas, ne vous jetez pas.
Hold on to the second segment at A. 30 seconds to go. All I know is I need some glasses, just like Hook. Locking things down. 20 seconds to go as Florida could be their last push, and it does not start off well.
Yeah, it doesn't start off well. You lose the initial 2 fights. Now Optic Texas know where the pressure's coming from.
Ok, bien joué. Au moins ils ont gagné la défense, c'est bon. Putain, dernière manche. Dernière manche. Oh, putain. Sincèrement, je sais pas qui va gagner la dernière manche. Aucune idée. Si Optic à la défense, c'est bon, on peut espérer qu'ils gagnent. Mais s'ils ont l'attaque, c'est chaud. C'est très chaud. Oh là là.
See if they can come away with it into our final round here of game
Allez, dernière game, les gars. Si Optic gagne, on continue le live. Si Optic perd, bah, c'est la fin du live. On attend le prochain match d'Optic pour regarder. Ouais, espérons que Optic gagne pour que le live continue. Optic a l'attaque. Oh là là. Bonne chance. Ivory Squad. Ivory Squad, elles ont moi ici. Les gars jouent Warzone Ranked.
Tossed out as Optic eager for information, and they do not go over toward B. In fact, they make a play over at the A zone off the rip here.
Voilà. J'étais, je sais pas. Oh, ça m'énerve, ça me fait mal. Ivory Squad là. Il y a d'autres qui jouent Genshin Impact, il y a d'autres qui jouent Resident Evil, il y a d'autres qui jouent Warzone Ranked, il y a d'autres qui jouent Harry Potter. Bon, Apex. Oh, on sait pas.
Shotzi out of the fight, and now for the rest of the three here from Texas, they run right into A, but they line up.
Mais il rage, c'est mon équipe, je peux. C'est mon équipe. Et à 22-27. C'est mon équipe, donc c'est normal qu'il rage un peu. Là, Hook, il est en 19-30. Voilà. Si ça sert à rien d'aller jouer B, vous jouez A, tranquille, vous les attendez, voilà. Prenez les kills faciles, voilà. Voilà. C'est incroyable, hein, je ne connais même pas Optic. Ah, il n'y a pas à voir, mais il les supporte quand même. On fait comment?
Trying to play spoiler, this kill could mean everything. Throws his shoulder, not able to find it. Bruce remains intact, and from there, a minute and 30 on the clock. Optic buy themselves some more time, but can they make the most of it? That'll be the question. Florida has been so solid in these crucial situations of not going 3-4 down. We know Optic absolutely has the potential. They have the slaying prowess to make it happen. It's just a matter of
Optic. Si mes frères ivoiriens jouent, il y a les supporter. Si Ivory Squad joue contre Optic, je supporte Ivory Squad. Il faudrait qu'Ivory Squad joue contre Optic d'abord. 2 mots. Ah. Putain, 3-0. 1-3-0. Ah! Aïe 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 aïe. Si vous tuez le 8, c'est bon. Si vous tuez le 8, c'est bon. Tranquille, joue, tranquille, joue, tranquille. Te jette pas. Tuez le 8. Oh. Putain. Oh. 3-0. C'est fini. Putain, 3-0. Ils ont dit qu'ils allaient prendre leur revanche contre Optic. Et puis ils ont pris leur revanche contre Optic. Ils peuvent encore gagner, mais 11-4, c'est mort, c'est fini. Ah, c'est mort. C'est fini, 2v10, c'est mort, c'est mort. Ah, putain. C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Bon, c'est un peu comme toutes les fois, hein. Bon, c'est pas nouveau avec Optic, hein, je sais pas. À chaque fois que ils arrivent en phase finale, on les reconnaît plus. Je sais pas pourquoi. Donc, bon, Optic n'est pas encore éliminé. Optic va en loser. Mais en loser, le parcours est encore plus long, quoi. Tu dois jouer encore plus de matchs. Oh là là. Pourtant, Optic était parti. L'équipe favorite, hein. Optic était favorite pour cet event-là, mais bon. Oh là là, c'est dommage. Mais c'est quand même assez douloureux, c'est-à-dire faire un parcours clean en qualification et puis en phase finale tu viens perdre comme ça là, franchement. Et à chaque fois, tout le temps comme ça. C'est chiant, sincèrement. 3-0 Optic. Hop, tout le temps, c'est Optic qui faisait les 3-0. C'est incroyable, hein? Optic, regarde. Ils sont tous en négatif. Sauf Dashi. 23-36, 27-36, 25-34. 3-0.
Especially with some of these maps here.
And now the crazy thing is,
Wow, c'est
Optic
incroyable.
Texas lose this series. They drop down to losers, and they have to play LA Thieves. They have to play the team who just won the most recent major to try to stay alive in the tournament. It's just an insane performance from Florida Mutineers from start to finish, man.
It absolutely is, and you can see it.
En LAN. Ah, en LAN. Florida les a battus 5-2. Ah ouais, quand même, hein.
And the Mutineers, by the way, when they won back at Major 1 in that
Ah.
crazy game 5.
Bon les gars, c'était la soirée spéciale optique. J'ai prévu de regarder que les notes optiques, donc vu qu'Optic a perdu, bah c'est fini. Normalement Optic va jouer demain, vu qu'ils ont perdu, ils vont jouer demain contre je sais pas qui. Donc logiquement je serai en live encore. Donc si ça vous intéresse que je fasse aussi pour les autres équipes, que je regarde pour les autres équipes, vous pouvez me le dire et puis je vais le faire. Aujourd'hui c'est que Optic qui était prévu. Donc ouais, il doit être content le mec. Ouais, les mecs se sont préparés et ils l'ont dit avant le match qu'ils allaient prendre leur revanche contre Optic. Bah voilà.
The goats for sure.
No, listen, I grew a lot of respect for you and became a fan just listening to you BS with the old timers. It was awesome to watch. But what do you think gave you the edge over Optic in this particular match?
I think we played them really close on Saturday on our online series.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe we were playing a bit scared. I was telling my teammates like, hey, I don't even think like any of us individually played well, and we still made it close. Like if we all come out firing today, we're winning for sure. And I think everyone fried. So.
Ouais, ils ont raison, ils ont bien joué, hein. Ils étaient en feu, franchement, ils ont très bien joué. Ils n'ont pas fait d'erreurs stupides, ils ont joué correctement. Résultat, ils ont gagné, il n'y a rien à dire. Bon, après, pendant toute l'année aussi, c'était comme ça, ils ont toujours battu Optic, hein, donc... Bon, voilà. Hein. Je sais pas s'ils sont qualifiés pour le championship, je pense pas. Je pense qu'ils sont déjà éliminés, Florida. Mais bon, je pense qu'ils vont tenter maintenant de gagner le tournoi, quoi, ce tournoi. Sinon, ils sont déjà éliminés du championship.
Listen, I know it's been a frustrating year at times, but it's been amazing to see you guys come together. Fantastic round 1 win, and best luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Hold this 1 second.
Donc les gars, c'était tout pour aujourd'hui. Merci à tous ceux qui ont assisté au live. Donc rendez-vous demain. Optic joue contre, je sais pas. Donc, mais je sais qu'ils ont un match demain. Donc, merci à tous ceux qui ont participé au live. N'hésitez pas à me dire si vous voulez que je regarde d'autres équipes aussi, ça peut être bien. Et puis voilà, on se donne rendez-vous à demain. Merci. À demain.
Facing off against each other, and now you have Optic facing off against LA Thieves in an opening round of elimination. Well, Florida, you play the winner of Breach or Rocker tomorrow. Winnable series chance.
Yeah,
winnable series. Like, they just won against the team that was supposed to be the best in the game in a 3-0 fashion. So I just think Florida are insanely tippable. So many of the teams, even on the online portion, have like laid down and died when champs got eliminated for them. These guys have turned up in the stage, turned up against Optic in that winner's bracket run. There is so much potential there.
Oh no, that is the worst nightmare for Optic fans. That is a loser's round 1 matchup.
Oh, Kenny versus Optic too.
And of course, you got Vegas versus Surge. That is the battle for champs, which will be happening tomorrow.